At the Center for Digital Strategies at Tuck, we examine how information technologies affect individuals and how they enable business strategy. Through our Brit Technology Impact series, we've looked at IoT, big data, cloud, social, mobile, and video. This year, the Brit series is considering the convergence of all 6 of those technologies. So we invite you to listen in as our MBA fellows interview top executives in a series titled Connected Everywhere, the Transformation to a Hyperweb World.
If you think about the companies out there that have a huge impact on customer lives and a lot of touch points essentially with the customer. So you think about the Amazon platform, you think about Google, you think about Facebook, just the volume of data and information they're able to draw. Does it become harder for other companies to move in and dislodge someone like an Amazon or a Google just because they have so much view into the customer's experience and life?
Almost impossible to dislodge those companies. We actually had to create a whole category just for them. We call them digital platforms. We don't call them digital disruptors because really they're creating the infrastructure, the platform base on which the future is being built. And that is a great thing because they're doing the hard work of making sure that the devices all work, that they all speak the same protocols, that there are development tools so software engineers can just come in and develop stuff and not have to worry about testing it on all these different form factors and different browsers and all the stuff that developers have had to do since developing first started. Instead, they can just focus on how do I make this experience as desirable for the user? How can I make these benefits as obvious to the user as possible? So in that environment, these platforms are really a great thing, but they're also in charge. They own the customer. They can set the terms. They can collect a tax or a toll, and they do. Well, Apple takes a big chunk of all the monies that flow over its platform. So that's a very challenging and potentially down the road problematic thing. If one of those companies ends up owning the whole world, of course, it leads to monopoly pressure. So that's not a good thing. But in the meantime, you may not be able to dislodge them, but you can build on top of them. And my recommendation to anyone aspiring to be a digital disruptor is, okay, take your 5 fingers on your hand. One's Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, and possibly Microsoft, although it's less and less Microsoft as the years go by. And just say to yourself, okay, these are each tools that I can use to reach my customer. How will I use them? Which ones will I use with what frequency? And then how will I collect metrics across all of these platforms so that I have a single view of the customer? If you look at those 5 platform players and say, I can use them, then use them, exploit them. I try to turn the tables on it. I tell companies, exploit them, get as much as you can out of those companies while the getting's good.
Again, speaking with James McKivy, Forrester Research and author of Digital Disruption. James, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.